Hi guys, welcome. F1 this and that again for you. My name is Alex. Shaka, welcome to
Hey, Alex.
another preview. Yes,
Thank you very much for having me. How are you doing today,
I'm
tonight,
okay. Yes. So
whatever? Doesn't
already took the
matter.
vaccine today. So yeah, I'm
Yeah. How proud are you?
half of it. So yeah, I'm okay. Still breathing. So Shaka, again, and this is what we like, right?
Gotta
Back to
take my case now. So that am I safe here?
what the
With the
hell?
vaccine and all. Am I safe here?
This is what we like. Back-to-back Grand Prix, right? Last
Indeed.
weekend. Where was last weekend?
French? The French GP?
Yes, I'm tired. Sorry. So yes, French GP last weekend, and this
It's the
weekend we have.
vaccine, man.
It
It's the
is. It is the
vaccine.
vaccine. Yes. So what was I saying? French GP last weekend. This weekend we have the Styrian GP, and
Vaccine. COVID. No, sorry. COVID-19 vaccine side effects.
Pfizer. It was Pfizer.
Loss, loss of memory. State your name, day, time.
Don't know. No, but yeah. No, but yeah. So this
Nope.
weekend we'll have the Styrian GP. It is completely different from the following weekend, right?
Yes,
Um,
totally.
the name at least. But yeah, so this weekend we have the Styrian GP. Shaka, tell me what
Well,
about the
actually,
Styrian
yeah, yeah.
GP. Actually, it's
Mhm.
just the second one, right? Or it's the
This is the
second
second
Styrian
one.
GP in life.
Yeah, it's the second one. Yeah.
Last one was
So
actually last one was very interesting. Remember last year,
yes, it was.
especially for you and your team.
True. So it was the first Grand Prix of the year because
Yes.
we started in Austria, and it was kind of an unknown, uncharted territory because we had little time testing,
Hmm.
so the teams had less preparations than in previous years. So it was very interesting to see that. And basically, everyone was, still trying to cope with the hardware that they were having at
Yep.
that point.
Hmm.
So it was very interesting because everyone was really fresh. Let's call it that.
Yes.
And it's a good track. It's a short track, but it's a good one, I think, at least in my opinion. And I really enjoyed this one. So it was surprises all around. As you said, McLaren was very, very well.
Yeah.
It was a good race. So
But let
yeah.
me ask you, why are we having the Styrian GP again?
Why are we? So sorry. You want to ask me, or you want me? You want me to ask you?
No, no, I'm asking you just to check if you are paying
So
attention to the
no, I'm not.
class.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna spill all the beans. I will let you go
Oh,
for it.
come
So why
on.
are we having this? I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, first of all, because of a certain thing called COVID that forced the Canadian GP to, well, get cancelled, right?
Mhm.
So yes, we don't have the Canadian GP this year again, unfortunately, because I actually love the track.
Yeah, we
Um,
do.
the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve,
Oui, c'est vrai.
c'est vrai? Je
Oui,
parle un petit peu du français.
un petit peu.
And that's it, yes. So, and
And
that's
that's
it.
it.
I was thinking, shall I say a little, like another couple of words in French? But no.
Croissant,
No.
baguette.
After last night's game, no. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Move on.
Styrian GP. We are having the Styrian GP again because Canadian GP got cancelled because of well COVID reasons. Yeah, whatever.
Those reasons.
Um, and that's it, Styrian GP. So what is the first thing that comes to your mind when we're talking about the Styrian GP? Shaka.
Uh, Now that I come to think of it, it's just good racing, actually.
It is. That track is good and provides like good fights. And
Yeah, it does.
um, I like the Styrian GP. It was only last year, but especially because of the it was the first podium for Lando Norris, right? I think it.
Yes, the previous one was Sainz, but
Yeah,
no Lando. So yeah, that was the first podium finish for Lando. Yes,
exactly. So yeah, because of the towards the end of that race last year,
he was feisty.
yes, and Lando had to recover. I think
Yeah,
it was 2 seconds in only, I don't know, 2 or 3 laps, and he did it. He
the
managed.
guy was pushing
Yes,
really hard. Yeah.
yes. So it was really cool to watch that, and at least to have new blood in the podium back then. So yes, regarding the race itself this weekend. Shall we go and look at the track?
I was checking. I was trying to remember if this was actually the first.
It was not
Yeah.
the first because Sainz it was third in Brazil. Remember, Hamilton got 10 seconds
No,
penalty.
it wasn't. It wasn't because the first race was actually the
Hmm.
Austrian Grand Prix. So the second race there was the Styrian. So he finished third
On
on
the
the
Austrian.
yeah
Oh, okay. It's
yeah
the same. It was in the same place, so
yeah, and then he came fifth on the Styrian. He came
okay,
fifth. Yeah.
that's fine.
So yeah,
We're happy anyway. Um,
semantics.
yeah,
Same track, same
exactly.
oxygen. They breathe there, so it's fine.
Looking at the track, shall we look at the track?
Shall we indeed?
Yes. Let me just add this thing here. Okay. So yeah, the track. I think we are all familiar with the track by now.
Hmm.
And what we have here, Shaka. So we have
We have
sector.
a short version of the original track.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we have here.
Mm-hmm.
And despite this track being really, I'm going to say this in a good way, simplistic, but it actually provides good fights.
Shaka, keep it simple.
Yeah,
Keep it
uh,
simple. That's it.
uh, yeah,
I think we with all the
it's
tracks that
fast.
Tilke designed and all that, it was
Hmm?
just crap, crap.
Yeah,
There were no chances for overtaking, nothing. And
yeah.
this is like I would say old-fashioned uh, track and layout.
Yeah, I like
So
it. I like it very much.
exactly, exactly. So yeah, I really like the track. It's like 1 minute, what? 1 minute 3 seconds. The lap.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
three,
something
one
around
two.
that.
Yeah.
Perhaps 1.4,
Hmm.
1.5 this year. But yeah, it's a really short lap. Um, but it's awesome.
It is. It is. Ups and
Didn't
downs
fall
as well.
asleep here.
No,
Yes,
ups and downs as well because we had ups and
true.
downs in Portimao as well.
Hmm.
The roller coaster, as some drivers called it. But this one, well, not the same, obviously.
Hmm.
But yeah, you also go up and down. But yeah, let's start
Yeah,
with our preview of the track. It
sure.
starts, of course, in the straight finish line. Yes, um, straight finish line. What did I say?
Start,
Start is the vaccine.
start straight. It's the same.
Yes. So I'll start here. Okay, where it starts you have the checkered flag there. All right. So quite a long straight, not that long compared to the second
Yeah.
one, but quite a long straight. That
Let's say it's just long enough.
long
Long
enough.
enough not to be boring, but still it provides good overtaking chances and or
Yes.
possibilities. Yeah,
Yes, and one thing I like in this track is the three DRS sections.
true.
I think is quite good because they have well plenty of straights to do it.
Hmm.
Right, so we start there at checkered flag, okay, and then turn one is like it's a 90 degrees turn. However, I don't think you have to brake that hard here. You have to brake,
You,
yes,
yeah, you
but
do have to. Yeah, you do decrease some. At least what you go down to 180, 150 perhaps,
yes.
but still you do carry a lot of speed into the corner and the exit because it's wide.
Hmm.
You do recover that lost speed very fast. So
True.
it doesn't kill the flow.
No.
And we are just talking about turn one.
Turn one, yeah.
Yeah,
If you get the apex right in this turn,
yeah,
well, it's really cool. Then to go into the
yeah.
second straight with DRS as well, which
Yep.
is really cool. That will lead us to turn two and then turn three. Turn three, it's an amazing spot for
To
some
overtake.
overtakes. Yes,
We've seen a lot of battles over there,
yes, yes,
and I believe this is the hardest break in the whole track
yes.
because it's almost a hairpin.
Yeah.
And basically it leads us as well to the following DRS zone,
Yes, let me
which
just
is mhm,
before you go there, let me
mhm,
just some memories about turn three. I have one between David Coulthard and Mika Hakkinen.
mhm.
That they were just basically David Coulthard was ruining the race for Mika back then, and both in the same car like McLaren. So Ron Dennis back then was not very happy with David.
Sorry to interrupt, but when you say in the same car, were they like driving side by side?
Yes, yes, yes. Or the cars, the Formula One cars that you have the
The ballast.
yes. Anyway, and then recently between Rosberg and Hamilton,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think it was what last lap or something like that, or two laps at the
No, no,
end.
no, no, not that far ahead into the race.
It was, it
I
was.
don't remember. Was it?
It was because Rosberg just just smashed his front wing and then he lost several places
Yeah.
and it was the end of the race.
Yeah.
So if it was not in the last lap, it was just like two laps to go.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was exciting that one.
Yeah.
Um,
And
and
most recently, like last year, Verstappen and Hamilton here as well.
here as well, Verstappen and Leclerc. Remember, 2 years ago or 3 years ago, not the Styrian GP, but the Austrian GP, that Leclerc was going to win the
Yeah,
race.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Remember?
I
And
remember that.
Ferrari just said, "Oh no, no, don't worry, you'll win it. So no, don't push it." And then Max was there just biting his toes. So yeah, this turn three, just keep an eye on that. And I would like also to mention, not F1 related, but MotoGP. Last
Mm.
year, the huge
Ouch.
accident that we had here at turn three. It was
Yeah.
like a crazy accident. Um, but well, going
That's
back
an
to
understatement.
yeah, going back to F1. So yes, turn three, Shaka, go.
So yeah, so turn three just prepares to the next long straight,
Hmm.
which basically is it starts uphill and then goes downhill, and turn right at the beginning of turn three, I believe we hit the most the highest point in on the track, and from there onwards it's just downwards in a good way, but it's just
It's
gonna go
downhill,
downhill. Yeah,
downhill. Yeah,
towards turn four, which is also a heavy braking point.
yeah. Remember
And again,
Albon trying to overtake Hamilton here, and
yeah,
Hamilton just screwed Albon's race.
yeah, I remember Albon, Ocon also, and
Yeah,
Stroll. They also
yeah,
did
yeah,
some good overtakings here on this turn.
yeah,
Then, so heavy braking on this turn as well because you carry a lot of speed into it.
yeah,
The exit from turn four kind of prepares you for the inner part of the track, which is the slowest bit,
yeah.
which is turn six and turn seven. But
Hmm.
before that, obviously, you have turn five, which is kind of one of those straight line curves.
Yeah, straight line curves is cool.
And basically, as I said, it's all this inner bit of of the track is
Hmm.
it's just going downhill,
Yeah,
and this finishes after turn six. Between turn six and seven,
yeah.
we finish the middle sector, and we start the last bit, which you'll take it from here.
Yeah, turn seven. Again, if you do it right, then it will provide like good speed for turn nine. Uh, and turn nine and turn 10 is where Michael Massey, the race director, is keeping an eye on this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, because of the drivers that are tend to go out the track and gain some advantage there. So the track limits they will look into turn 9 and turn 10 okay, which is understandable because, again, as you said, it's downhill, right?
Yeah.
And it's sometimes difficult to get that right. When we are playing, yes,
Before you go,
I'm
just
not
one
going
thing that I
anywhere.
forgot. Oh, okay, cool, that's good. The Just circling back to turn six, something important for us to mention is it's off. It's a turn, but it's off camber, and
Yeah.
it's difficult for you to judge your breaking point sometimes,
Yeah.
because you don't actually you kind of see the apex, but it kind of has a late apex, meaning that what you see in the beginning, it's not the point where you want to position your car on or at, but it comes a little bit later on. But you also don't want to lose that much speed because this is a fast section. And then turn seven, very similar to turn six, but has nothing to do with it because you do it like
Yeah.
in fifth gear.
Yeah. And also
And you
the speed that you get to turn 6 and 7 is different.
Yeah, and on turn seven, it's an on-camber turn, and you can actually push for it and
Yeah.
go a little bit wide because you will capitalize on the
Yeah.
exit speed.
Yeah.
But you were going to say
I don't remember what was I saying.
when you were going to speak when we are playing
Oh yeah,
around this track.
when we were playing around this track, F1 2020 and 2019, etc. I always had I was going to say that it was very difficult for me to get turn 9 right. But then all of a sudden I just discovered, I don't know, gold there, and yes, now it's if you do it right, turn 9, it's just amazing, and the flow of those last two turns is amazing.
You discovered gold there. Do you want to go with the full story on that one?
No.
Okay, let's stick with gold. So henceforth, you've dubbed me gold, but that's fine. That's fine.
Yes, you taught me how to do that. Okay, so publicly,
Discovered gold. The nerve.
publicly, I admit that you taught me how to do turn 9. Okay, are you happy now?
Sort of. Let's see how it goes. You still have a
In
couple
any
more minutes.
in, in any case, the student surpassed the teacher, so that's fine. I'll keep that one. All right, and that's
By
it.
the way, my address is, and Santini is more than welcome for you to redeem yourself.
Okay, so this is a track for you guys. I think we are all those who like Formula One and that are familiar with the tracks and etc. I think we all know very well this track by now. Okay, last year we had twice, two races here. This year we'll have again two races, so that's fine. You had a suggestion yesterday about this one, the
Oh,
possibility. Actually, it would not be that crazy.
yeah,
Shocker.
exactly. It wouldn't. It wouldn't at all.
It will be different at least.
Yeah, we were talking about. So we have to race twice in the same circuit,
Yeah, yeah,
and in this one we could actually just do it in reverse.
yeah.
Well, not in reverse, but we could reverse.
What?
Yeah,
So
but
counterclockwise.
yeah, we could. So it would be interesting because it would be still the same track, but well, corners would be attacked
I would like
in
to see that actually. Yeah,
completely different.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
Anyway,
anyways.
Pleonasmo, welcome. How are you?
Yeah.
Will Honda keep showing? Pleonasmo just asked here in the chat. Will Honda keep showing one aging driver? Who is that? Shaka, do you know?
No,
No. Kimi? Is it Kimi?
I don't know.
Okay. One aging
I don't
driver.
speak English.
So will Honda keep showing one aging driver and certain car maker? Which one? Alpine?
Well, Honda keeps showing one aging driver, and certain car maker. It makes time
It
and
takes time.
patience.
Yeah.
It takes time and patience, and certain multicultural soft skills that Spanish and English are known for not having to make a car great again.
to make a car great again. You add that there.
Yeah, I added that.
So yes, Pleonasm, thank you for your question. Regarding the aging driver, we all know that you're talking about Alonso, and the certain car maker. We all know that you're talking about McLaren. Will Honda keep showing that? Yes, they will, because at the moment they have the better engine, and the best aerodynamics in the grids. So yes.
For quite a
Now,
while now that they've been having that.
yeah,
They were just lacking the power unit,
yes,
which now they do have.
exactly. So they were lacking the power unit.
Yeah.
Okay, and when that aging driver was complaining, he was right in complaining back then because
GP2 engine, GP2 engine.
that was what was happening, right?
Yeah, you're
So
most welcome. By the way, just a quick thing here. I just want to send, because you said that we were going to start off with sending
with the
kisses and hugs,
with the hugs,
and
yes,
we didn't.
yeah.
So
It's normal. We plan everything and then we don't do that.
yeah.
We just go
So
off track.
I'm going to break radio silence, and I'm gonna send a big hug and a huge kiss to two specific spectators that we are having this night.
Very well.
My wife
Okay.
and her mom. They are watching us, so big kiss to them both. And thank you very much for being there.
Very well. Thank you. Welcome. My hugs. My hugs. My hugs. My hugs. No, this time around, South Africa.
Cool.
South Africa.
Love the place.
Hugs for people in South Africa and our fans in South Africa. We are
And family.
family, yes, obviously, and we are together.
I'm
Yes,
tagging along on those hugs.
very well. So, are we done with the
Back
hugs?
to F1.
F1.
So this was a track, right?
Yeah.
So we can clear this and throw it under the bin. Not the bin, but the mattress or
I cannot
the rug,
delete-
whatever
yeah.
you want to throw it under.
Actually, next
Not
week, are we
the
going
bin,
to do
bin
this
would be
again?
bad. No, I don't think so, because it's going to be the same track. So I
Same
was actually
track.
thinking about that, but yeah, it doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how
We
it
can
goes.
we can just crop this bit from the video, and that's it. It's
Yeah.
done. Copy paste.
I think so. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So, no, because actually something will be different for the next race. Between the Styrian GP and the Austrian GP, something will change. Do you know what it is?
Track wise,
No, just GP, like in general. You don't know. Just say
no,
you don't
I
know.
don't know.
Just say you don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. So I'm gonna teach you something. Yes.
Yes.
I'm used to it. Don't worry. Anyway, the tires.
You will die hard trying. The tires.
They will be different
Okay.
from this weekend to next.
I haven't checked next week, so they're going with harder tires.
But I don't think they will need it. You know why? Or at least these ones.
No,
Because
they're actually going softer.
No,
They're going softer. Nice.
But that's not the problem. The problem is that they will not use that much these tires because it's going to rain.
Sadly.
Yeah. So anyway, talk about the tires. This weekend, so tomorrow actually, it starts tomorrow, Friday, the 25th of June. They are going with the C2, C3, C4 compounds, okay?
Mid-range.
Yes. Walk us through that, Shaka.
So basically, C1, that's the hardest compound that we have, and C5, it's the softer. For this next round, round 8, they've chosen C2, C3, and C4. So those are the mid-range tires. None of those are the extreme softs nor the extreme hard. And then for the next round, round 9, they are going with the softer tires of them all.
Yes.
C3, C4, and C5, basically.
Yes.
So I'm assuming that C3 and C4.
What? Why?
I'm thinking because
Because
this because this track is not one of those that shreds rubber like crazy.
like the French GP
Yeah.
last weekend.
So
Yes.
I'm actually wondering what sort of strategy the teams
Hmm.
will do in terms of compound.
No, it's just this is all like real. No, I'm just thinking because it's going to rain, Shaka. And we can actually, if you want, we can go and talk about the weather. Yeah.
Yeah, we can, but I'm in denial, Well,
The weather. Let me tell you
at least
about.
if we have a wet and a dry race,
Hmm.
okay, I can.
You can live with
Okay,
that.
I have to.
Yeah.
Not much of a choice.
Exactly. Okay, so let me show you and talk you through the
Let
weather.
me.
Entertain.
Okay.
I'm just adjusting here the window. Okay, so tires. We're done with the tires. Yes. The weather for this weekend. It's going to be.
I'm done with these tires.
Well, Hamilton will probably complain about the tires like from lap 3 or 4.
No, he was complaining last night. Bono, my tires are gone. My tires
Yeah,
are
yeah.
gone.
He called in the middle of the night. Oh,
Yeah.
Bono, my tires are gone. Yeah, no, but you're dreaming. Anyway,
With that, Lewis, get a life.
yeah. Um,
Actually, he's perhaps one of the most lifeful. I was going to say lifeless, but it's not the word that I'm
lifeless.
looking
No,
for.
no.
It's lifeful. Um, people, driver, person in that paddock.
Who? Hamilton.
Yeah.
It's Hamilton. Anyway, 25th of June, tomorrow, Friday, it will be like this, okay? It will be raining, especially in the afternoon, all right? Temperature 23 degrees, so it will be bad. As simple as that. Saturday, probably it will be dry, which is actually good because in the qualifying we
Yeah.
will be able to see the cars at their maximum, okay? Wow,
Ah.
wow, wow. It's 26 degrees, it's good.
Yeah, but this is bad in a way because
Why?
so if you have a good grid position
Mm-hmm.
and if it's raining on Sunday,
Yeah.
then it's it's going to be a dull race because I don't see them being that feisty in the rain, and I don't know.
No, the qualifying will be good, okay, and
Yeah, that's for sure.
we always want the qualifying in the dry,
Yeah,
because that's where the cars are at their like
surely.
showing uh, what they what they what
What they can do.
what they can do exactly.
Yeah, full beans,
So exactly, maximum power, tires, brand new tires.
full pedal
So
to the metal.
so yes,
That's what we want.
exactly. So qualifying, yes, in the dry. The race on Sunday, man, just be it. If it is raining, probably we'll have some more uncertainty, right? And I just hope that George Russell is able to, I don't know, get some points
Or,
there.
or this would be for me. This would be the sweet spot. Which, let's say, the race starts dry, yeah,
Okay,
and then we
yeah.
have to switch onto
Gets
wet.
messy. Yes, yes.
Yes.
And then gets dry again. Huh?
Okay.
I'd like to see that.
That would be very interesting. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. So regarding the weather, that's it. Shaka, let's talk about the what?
Let's talk about what?
No, let's talk about the race itself.
The race itself.
Let's just do a preview of what we think is going to happen.
Uh, wait. Sorry. Before you go there,
Yes,
why don't we talk about the race and we do kind of a preview?
I know you so well because when you asked me to stop,
I noticed.
you understood exactly what we're going to do. So yes, let's do that. Shoka. So Red Bull, they are on the peak of their form,
Yeah.
right? 3 wins in a row. Something that was not happening since Vettel, right?
Yeah, true. Since the Vettel age
Yes.
era, let's call it era. Well, first things first. This
Are you
is
sure? First things first. Pleonasmo, what is the
mm,
Bible thing? Can you enlighten us?
yes. Is there any
It's
Bible
I think it's Matthew 19:12. I think
Matthew and one?
that's Portuguese. That's a Portuguese joke.
Oh darn! Um,
So Pleonasmo, please, just with your
help us here.
wisdom, okay? What is the thing? Bible? What? I think it's Matthew something. But anyway, so
Okay, so this is
tell me,
proper Red Bull turf because it's their track.
it's
They
their track.
actually own the track,
Yes.
their country, and it seems to be their championship this year because with with the newest engine that Honda brought last race,
Yeah.
it seems that they are really with the upper hand above all.
Yeah.
So you were asking me about the race, or you were asking, or we were going to talk about the race.
Yeah.
I foresee if Mercedes they don't up their game and if they don't bring any decent or proper upgrades,
Yeah.
they will be on the back foot on this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my race.
That's your race.
Not talking about the other ones, but just focusing on the upfronts one.
It's very difficult because first of all, Red Bull they have the momentum, right?
Yeah.
And especially in
Right,
their sorry.
right. They have the momentum, right.
Yes, right. And it's their track, as you said. It's funny enough because Ferrari they have their own track where they do the some not tests, but where they can drive the car or the cars around. But Red Bull never does that here, as far as I'm aware.
Well, Ferrari they actually have the track inside their quarter, so it's
Yeah.
kind of different from this. The proper Ferrari track, I would call it Mugello, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be like a proper track thingy. And obviously this one, the A1 track nowadays called Red Bull Ring. I'm Ring. No, is that the festival? No, that's that's the heavy metal level. It's Red Bull Ring, perhaps.
No, it's
Anyways,
before it was A1 Ring.
A1. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, so within HQ, within Red Bull's HQ, they don't actually have
Of course.
a track as Ferrari has.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because one can only think what Red Bull would do if they actually had a track.
The thing is that they cannot test cars, right?
No, but they can do all sort of other testing.
Well, anyway.
Components.
But yes, this race,
Sky.
I think Red Bull, they have the power unit, they have the aerodynamics, they have an amazing car, they have Max Verstappen that is
highly motivated.
He's highly motivated, and if it's not for the tires, I predict a 1-2 Red Bull this weekend.
Yeah.
And the 1-2, obviously, Max first and Checo Perez in second.
I would like to see that. I would like very much to see that, and I'm not discarding that possibility because I'm sure they will want to do good at their home race.
It's going to be.
I know it's the Styrian, but again, it's their race.
It's just a name.
Their home race.
Yes, I think Mercedes, probably Hamilton. Hamilton will try to fight back, obviously, and I think Mercedes they will go around and try to do everything possible to help Hamilton to win the race. Obviously, what about Bottas? Any idea?
Well, I've heard I've read a couple news about Bottas, and I mean, well, it wasn't actually news. It's more opinion
Is he
from.
already with his boots on to walk away from
Yeah,
Mercedes?
yeah. He put on his high heels and he's leaving because it's going to be a wet race. That's why he's on his
Yes, of course.
high heels. Anyways, but I've read a few pundits, F1 pundits, saying or talking about the situation, and a few were saying that Bottas should be quiet in terms of what he's voicing, etc., etc.
But why?
Well, I understand their point of view because Bottas should have done more so that he could or can so that he could complain now,
Mhm.
but he didn't, so he shouldn't complain. I get that point, but anyways, we don't know the
Was he
terms and
allowed?
conditions
Was he allowed?
exactly. Exactly. So we don't know the TNC of his contract.
Oh, you don't know?
Officially, no.
Oh, officially, because I can tell you.
We didn't get the memo. Did you? I've checked the email.
No, I just watch races.
You just watch races. Yeah,
Yes,
that's fine.
and that's it.
That seems to be
Okay.
enough, right,
Terms
nowadays.
and conditions. You want to become a Mercedes driver? Okay. You are number two, and you have to do anything in your power, okay, to help Hamilton become world
Yes,
champion.
something like that.
That's it.
But yeah. So I'm up to a certain point. I agree with what they are saying. But anyways, he's a driver at the end of the day,
Yep.
and yes, he has the know-how because he's inside the car. He knows what's going to happen. I mean, I'm excluding all the math and all the numbers and everything that the team has on back in the factory,
Hmm.
and all that data. Just going with raw conviction of what the driver is feeling during the race,
Yeah.
and they were saying that this could raise some bad, unprecedented action, etc., etc., etc. But I don't think he should be quiet. I think he
Of
should
course
voice it.
not.
I
Of
think
course
he
not.
should say what goes on in his mind and how the feeling is at the moment,
Yeah.
especially in a situation where, well, it's tough to say that it was in hindsight because the moment we've seen Verstappen pitting, well, both you and me, we thought we knew. Okay, so the Mercs they have to pit as well, even if it's just to conserve
Yeah.
second and third, but at least they would be second and third,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
second and fourth.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He
that's
was
it.
right. He was right, and I think Bottas just needs to say whatever he wants, and why? Because we are in a free world. This is not
Yes,
a
we are.
dictatorship, despite Mercedes.
Oh man,
Well,
it's not. I thought it was.
no, Mercedes, they work very well as a team. There is no doubt about
Yeah,
that. They deserved all these titles because they work apparently harder
they
than the
work.
other teams. Yeah, they did their homework basically
Yeah.
very well. So they had this huge advantage over the last 6 years, 7 years.
Hmm.
Deserved, well deserved advantage. But it was part of the other team's job to try to pick up right on that, and
Pick up and beat them to the points, of
beat him.
course.
Yes, yes, and it will be a very.
Beat it, beat it.
This is what's happening this season. It is very important and interesting because for Red Bull, it's they are just stating we want to beat Mercedes, okay, with the old rules or with these rules, the
Yeah,
current rules, before we move on to the next season, the next
yeah.
era. Okay, so it's a powerful statement saying that
Yeah.
okay, we managed to, we were struggling over the years, etc., but we managed to come around and beat the Mercedes.
It doesn't matter if it's on the last championship,
Doesn't matter, they
but
did
still
it.
we did it.
Yeah, yeah.
We
So,
fought.
so yeah. I can now. I'm thinking about NBA. All right,
Hmm.
when the Bulls
Hmm.
before in 1998, Michael Jordan and that team for the Bulls, the last championship. Um, Come on. There was not a single team that didn't want to become champion with or against Michael Jordan, right? And no one was able to do that towards the end of the in the 90s, basically. So yeah, in this case, Formula One, Mercedes in this era from
Hmm.
2014 till this year, okay,
21, yeah,
they just won every single championship.
sure.
And it will be very important. It is a powerful statement from, in this case, Red Bull, to say that we were able to beat them.
Well, for those who perhaps don't remember this, because we've mentioned this before, back in 2014 and 15,
Hmm.
um, the team, I mean, we're talking about Mercedes. There was a lot of discussion going on between the team principal and engineers and etc. within Mercedes, and the main point of conversation was how much. So, uh, in terms of raw power that the engine is capable of, how much of a percentage will we be using this weekend so that we can uh, overpower all the other teams,
Yeah,
but not give away too much, showing everyone that we actually have the best powertrain and we
yeah,
can still. What we need 1 more second per lap. We need 2 more seconds per lap. That's fine. Our engine is still capable of,
yeah,
so that they wouldn't get kept somehow. So they were hiding, they were sandbagging,
yeah.
and this is truly amazing. Come on, a team is saying we have an engine, let's run it at, let's say,
50%.
70% or
Yeah,
50%
yeah,
max capacity,
yeah,
rather than utilizing the 100%. I mean,
yeah,
what could they have achieved if they were to run it at full beans?
yeah.
What?
But then
That was very
remember,
interesting.
that year that Rosberg won the championship,
Hmm.
Hamilton just got his engine on fire in Malaysia,
Yeah,
literally on fire.
yeah,
So yeah, that was something that they were not expecting at all.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, in the end,
In the end.
Mercedes did an amazing job over the years. Red Bull is saying no, wait, before we go on to the next era, we want to become champions, world
Yeah,
champions, and that's what they're doing, and then they are in the right path. Because imagine if they do a 1-2 this weekend and next weekend, Red Bull,
true.
they get an advantage, like a very very good advantage.
They are
So
the ones with the rocket mounted on the rear end of that car.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you in the beginning of the season we were talking about the winter testing, etc.
Uh huh.
And you were saying that, oh no, Mercedes, they are sandbagging. No, no, let's just wait. Do you still think like that? Do you still think that we are what, mid-season already? Not
Almost
yet, but
mid-season.
yeah,
Yeah,
almost mid-season.
almost.
Do you think that they are like sandbagging so that in the second part of the season they will like, okay, let's stop the.
No, no. They have the. I mean, the struggle is real.
It is.
Let's just take a moment
Let's take a moment to breathe.
yeah. Um, Pleonasmo is asking a question here, or
Okay,
making a
let's go.
statement, which, up to a certain point, I agree. If this was a perfect world, yeah, Bottas would realize that he's not doing a good job, and then he would leave. But that's not the world we live in. So in his mind is, I want to do better. I need to do better. I will do better because I can do better. So
It is.
this is the mindset. I'm not saying that it's wrong, but it is the mindset, and is the mindset of any competitor at any given sport, because he will try to do better and better until someone actually comes to him and say, hey, "Dude, enough is enough. Just
Yeah, I think
take your stuff, go home."
it is an important point here that Pleonasmo is
He's
mentioning.
doing a good job.
He is to help
Oh,
Hamilton. Yes,
well, not anymore.
not anymore. Come on, Shaka.
It's true. Come on. He could have hold both the Red Bulls last weekend.
With no tires. Yes.
Doesn't
Good
matter.
luck with
Come on.
that. No, I think it is very important. It is a very valid point here. Do you think that should be Bottas saying, "Man, I want to leave because I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to be a second
No,
driver the rest of my
no.
career," or should be Mercedes saying, "Yeah, we don't want you anymore. We want new blood."
The well, if one driver doesn't have to be Bottas, can be any driver.
No, let's just talk
Goes
about Bottas.
okay, let's talk about Bottas then. So if he does that, he's going to get burned with the chances of also joining other teams.
But what?
Unless
Leaving
unless if
Mercedes?
you're talking about going to be a reserve driver either at Alpine, any Honda power team, or any Ferrari power team, so that they could learn as much as possible from his Mercedes experience. Because if he does that, he's gonna get burned basically.
But the things, the rules will change. Everything will change. So
Sure, that's
whatever he
fine.
knows, it will be gone.
Well, engine wise, it won't be that different. So even if you cut one or two cylinders, yeah,
But do you
it won't
think?
be that different.
But do you think Honda needs the knowledge from Bottas regarding the engine, or do you think Alpine with that engine with a very peculiar configuration needs input or an insight from a Mercedes driver?
Well, I'm sure you've played Mortal Kombat before, right?
Yeah.
If one thing that Mortal Kombat taught us actually, is that there is no knowledge that is not power.
Yes. Okay.
Regardless of what knowledge or what little knowledge he might have for the
Yeah.
future engine. And remember, the next year engine, which is going to be in lockdown until 2025, they are ditching the MGUH. So they will just keep the MGUK, which is the kinetic recovery system. So it's going to be a new power unit, and I'm sure whatever little knowledge he might have, if he's being ditched by Mercedes, I'm sure whatever team that wants to develop their engine a little bit further won't mind paying Bottas to join in, share the knowledge, whatever he knows, if he can. I know that there's going to be that huge gardening leave and etc. So,
Pleonasmo wrote something here. Again, I have to agree. Bottas knows he's the second driver, so complaining is ridiculous. He starts looking like Alonso. Stay and assume that you are to be the wingman and shut up, or leave and try to do something different. Exactly.
That I agree. Yeah.
Yes, and that was my question in the beginning. Okay, should he just, if he's really tired of his life in Mercedes, helping Hamilton, apparently.
Tired of life in general, you mean?
What? What did I say?
No, you said it correctly, but you specified his life at Mercedes. I'm saying tired of life in general.
In general, no, but yes, if he's sick and tired of doing this stuff, right, being the wingman, then just leave. Yeah,
Sure.
go try your luck somewhere else.
Yeah.
And if Russell is joining Mercedes to become a second driver for Hamilton, well, good luck for him. I don't agree with that. As I told you before, I don't agree with second drivers. Okay, they should fight each other.
Business.
Yeah, they should fight each other, and that's it, and see who's best. But yes, and Bottas can go for Williams again and sign for Williams and do something there. Anyway, we don't know, but yeah.
It's your Williams. Do you really want to see him there again?
That's the thing.
You don't have to answer.
But Chaka, as a first driver, or with in equal terms with the teammate, I think
you can always evoke the Fifth Amendment. That's fine. You don't have to answer.
No, I think he'll do good if he's not the second driver, the wingman of someone. Because when he was at Williams, he did a very good job. So
he was pitted against who?
Okay, it was Massa, but come on. Another thing, pleonasmo, Red Bull Honda is amazing how often it's forgotten to mention the engine that pushes the Red Bull body. No,
That's a lie.
actually,
That's a lie. We
it's a
talk about
lie.
it. Yeah, we
Yes,
talk about that a lot.
yes, you're not paying attention.
We yes,
We
we don't
actually,
forget.
yeah, we just said during this live that Honda they are the best power unit in the grid. So I think, and we said it several times. So yes, we don't forget that. Cool.
And I've always been Team Honda, especially with that Mugen Honda engine that used to power the
In the
McLarens.
80s, yeah.
Yeah,
Not only the McLarens, it was
yeah, not only
Williams as well.
yeah.
So yeah, Bottas. Now, a very interesting question for our Ferrari fans.
Hmm.
So, in Baku and Monaco, they were, well, I would say,
Racy.
yeah. I was thinking about the words, but yeah, they were like fighting for points.
You
All of
can
us,
come up with new words. That's fine. People won't
yes,
mind at
yes.
all.
But we came to the French GP and they started like almost at the top, and they ended up
Dipping. Yeah.
they ended up like in the back with 0 points.
Well, they are not the bottom feeders, but they are not
They,
as
almost,
well. Yeah, almost.
almost, because George Russell started what 15th and ended up 12th, and Leclerc started 6th or 7th and ended up what 16th, right?
In Spain.
In Spain, yeah. So this is a very interesting question. What can we see from Ferrari this weekend? Because to be
Uh,
honest, I don't know. In qualifying, probably they will be there at the top, as they normally do. But in the race, because of the race pace, again,
well, I'm not a Ferrari fan, but I'm a fan of the sport. Some might argue that this is not a sport. It's fine. I'm not gonna go into that. But I'm a fan of Formula One, and it saddens me to read what Binotto, Ferrari's team principal, said the other day, which was, "We know what's wrong with the car. It's a problem that we have identified 2 years ago."
so you had 2 years to sort it out.
Exactly, 2 years, and they didn't. So you know what the problem is? Is it that bad that you cannot fix it? Or is it something that you thought, well, it's not worth it. Let's sacrifice 2020 and 2021 and then just think ahead about 2022.
Yeah.
Okay.
The truth is that they already said that they stopped developing the car for this year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that is official.
So
So from now on, it's like again downhill
it's a
for
slope,
Ferrari. Yeah.
slope dip.
Yes, but yes, our viewer here, Raquel, says that Sainz will push it and go up a few places. Um, we'll see. We'll see. To be honest, in terms of race pace, as we've mentioned before, Ferrari is like as real issues. But if it is raining, everything can change, right, Shaka?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
see who can handle the car in the rain, in the wet.
So, big hug to Rach. I think we should give her a big hug.
Yes, big hug and kisses.
Thank you for being there. And I'm gonna sum it up what she's saying and what the Pleonasmo is saying. Yeah, I'm sure Sainz he's gonna push it like crazy. And yes, Ferrari's problem it's actually governance and accountability, because I don't see anyone being accountable and who accountable. Yeah, in a way, what they do is actually hack and slash whoever is in
Exactly.
principle.
They had Arriva Bene. Arriva
Arriva
Bene.
Bene.
I think he was doing a really good job, to be
Was?
honest. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
I think so. Now comes this guy Binotto that looks like, well, you name it. Okay, and apparently he seems lost. You know,
Yeah,
he seems
accountability.
completely lost, and yeah,
Accountability for them is name and shame,
yeah, exactly.
and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So it's a shame Ferrari is like this at the moment. Between Leclerc and Sainz, I think Sainz is more motivated here because he's the new guy.
He's a
And
fresh blood.
yes, and he wants to show that okay, I'm here, and it was my choice to leave McLaren and join Ferrari, so I have to prove that it was the right thing to do. Leclerc,
So wait. So it's
yes,
safe to say that Sainz is doing I am here.
what's that?
No?
What the
Come
hell
on, I
was
cannot
that?
say it in Portuguese, but you just translated. No?
Can you repeat?
I'm here. Who says
Oh,
this? Who
yeah,
does this?
yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah, of course. The best football player in the world, right, Pleonasmo?
Yeah.
We're talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. So yes, I think so. But that's what I was saying.
Cristiano, Cristiano.
Christ, yeah, Cristiano, because he's always
Cristiano.
saving us. Um,
Well,
yes.
debatable.
Now, so yes, as I was saying, Sainz, he wants to prove, okay, that he did the right thing, and I'm going there.
Sorry, I'm just reading the
Yes,
comments.
and Leclerc, we know that he has a long-term contract, so even if he wants to do well, he's not that worried with the contract, so he just stays there. Regarding the pleonasmo, Shoki, would you like to read it?
Sure, Binotto is more worried about putting his hair up in the morning than fixing what's wrong. So true.
Yes, yes,
Must be so true. I'm just gonna go with so
yes.
true.
And the team performance well.
Binotto's motto: "Muerto que
Que sencillo.
sencillo."
And the team
And the
performance
team
well,
performance,
secondary.
yeah,
That is true, unfortunately.
or tertiary for all that matters.
Yeah. Now, regarding the Ferrari, I think that's it. We'll see. It's a question mark, to be honest. What will we can expect from Ferrari every weekend, basically. Then McLaren, I think this is a track that is designed for them. I think. I think
It was
so.
designed by them for them
Yeah.
and to them.
Yeah, I think they will do well in these two races.
Uh,
I just have a
uh,
question here, Shocker.
Not sure, not sure.
I know that this is your team, okay, but it's a big but. Um, Daniel Ricciardo, is
What?
he is he back or not?
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
So I don't have a straight answer for that. I think not even him. But anyways, in the past, this was a track suited for them, but
Yeah.
I'm not too sure this year because Aston Martin, because AlphaTauri. I don't know if they're going to try and spoil their party, which I kind of hope that they do. It's my team. I'm not talking. I am talking against my team.
Yeah, you are.
But for the sake of Formula One, I do hope that we have party poopers and that we have people that we don't often see so high in the grid spoiling these guys' party somehow.
We'll see.
We will hope.
But again, I think
am hoping.
McLaren they have the race pace, so I think they will be able to be the third team in the grid by the end of the Sunday's race. I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
And Lando is a really good driver and is doing well. So Pleonasm just wrote, Ferrari can try and install Windows 11 in its engine software. It is coming out now.
True. At the end of the year, it will come out.
Yeah.
Actually, we already have a version of it running on the darker web. Let's call it that way. But you can download it at your whatever. Just
And we
trial.
don't care about geek stuff. Sorry.
Oh man.
Then we'll just create a channel for that.
Okay.
McLaren, AlphaTauri. I think they, not they. I think Gasly will do well here. Okay, because I'm counting down Tsunoda until he proves something different.
Will do well compared to Tsunoda. Yeah, that's for sure.
No, Gasly is doing an
No-brainer.
amazing.
He is.
Gasly is doing an amazing championship. He's proving that he's a good driver, but I don't think he's a good driver for the top team. I think he's a good driver for like a team from the midfield. That there is people don't expect much from him, but then he excels. You know?
I think there's another issue here, and this was revealed to me like 2 3 weeks ago by a former. Uh, yes,
Yes, pleonasmo. Yes,
it's
yes,
geek stuff. Of course, I
yes.
would. Come on,
That was easy.
that's a no-brainer. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like playing any game whatsoever with all the helps on. Okay, that's not
yeah.
fair. Anyways, but so it was an ex-former,
Farmer,
a
farmer.
former, yeah, a former Red Bull driver that on an interview he was talking about his years at Red Bull,
Mm-hmm.
and he was saying, talking about Christian Horner, that he sounds oh so nice in the interviews and in the media, etc.
Okay.
But behind closed doors, he's actually, he wasn't saying that he's a bad guy, but he's quite um, pushy. That's bully.
Okay. And
Gasly,
mm-hmm.
it's not that kind of person that deals well with this sort of
With
leadership.
pressure. Well, tough luck.
It's not pressure. It's one thing is pressure, one thing is being a good leader, one thing is being a bully. And Gasly doesn't do well in that sort of environment. I think Gasly would do much
Baby
better in
boys. Yeah,
McLaren than actually Ricardo.
yeah, 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 yeah,
It's a
yeah,
different culture. It's, you still have pressure,
yeah,
but you just don't have the bully side of things.
yeah. And you have Zach Brown, an amazing team
Guy,
principal.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I kind of agree with you, but
And Jean is also really nice
mhm,
in Alpha Tauri. I was gonna call it Toro Rosso, but it's Alpha
yeah.
Tauri.
But no, AlphaTauri, I think that, well, we already know that Tsunoda in the first minute of qualifying on Saturday he will just spin and just crash the car or something will happen. So it will be it. And Gasly will just save the day for them, okay? For AlphaTauri.
Yeah.
Now, we have Aston Martin. Aston Martin, they are climbing the ladder weekend after weekend. And but again, I think they will just be there, like ninth, probably eighth, 10th. They will be around those places during the weekends. Um,
So everyone started in ground floor, and they are moving up, and Aston Martin, they are coming from the basement, so -2,
yes,
-1, and they are climbing the
yes.
ladder.
No, no, that's
The
true.
ladder.
I think if it is raining, Vettel, he has some experience. Okay,
Hmm.
Stroll is a very good driver in the
Kimi,
wet.
Kimi. We cannot exclude Kimi in the
In the
wet
wet,
with that Alfa Romeo.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Alfa Romeo, how they will be doing this weekend. Um, Kimi, I don't know. I was thinking about his contract. It ends this year, right?
Yeah,
But he still didn't sign a new one.
he didn't sign. He didn't say what are his plans for the future. If
I
he's
think he'll be
staying, if he's
leaving this
leaving.
year.
Well,
I think he'll be leaving because he's just, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, Ferrari at this point they had zero academy people,
Yeah,
and now they've moved on to having the works team and then two academies,
yeah,
which Alfa Romeo and the Haas team.
has, yeah.
I mean, they want what, to put more drivers in there.
Man, but the problem is Kimi. Kimi, I don't know. I would love to see Kimi again in the like not winning races, but at least fighting at the front.
Hmm.
Because he's just there. Like, okay, let's do some
He
more
just
laps.
exists,
Yeah, let's do some
drives
more
the
laps,
car.
and that's it. I don't know. It's a shame, but well, that's fine. Alpine again. It's another question mark, right? Or they do well, or they just disappear. And then all of a sudden they disappear during the race, and then all of a sudden they are like fifth or sixth, like in Baku. So it's a huge question mark with Alpine as well, right?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the development of what Pleonasmo just wrote here in the chat.
Yeah,
because I'm expecting something. Let's see if he's going
Yeah,
to
yeah,
fall
yeah, yeah.
short.
He just put a comma there, so he's going to say something else.
It's not because of the comma. It's simply because
I
can
know,
see
I
what
know, I
he's going to
know,
say.
I know. I think that he added the comma there because probably he's writing what we are expecting him to
No,
write.
he wrote it. Now because we said this, he's removing it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He is that kind of
Just
person.
erased it, and
Yeah.
that's it. But anyways, let's keep an eye on what Pleonasme is saying. I'm quite interested in what he's gonna say. All right.
But yeah, Kimi can go back
Um,
to rally, rally cars or other categories. But why
no, he's
not?
not.
Why not
Uh,
rally for Kimi?
yeah, you can even go back to karts.
I think, yeah.
Formula E. You can start a new life there.
So Pleonasme wrote exactly what we were not expecting.
Yeah,
We all know this is
but
bullshit.
still related with what we were expecting.
Hope Alpine does well. Sure.
Alpine, yes.
Sure.
It's a
Sure.
short track. It's not that much power dependent, even though it has like three major
It is. It
stretches.
is.
But it comes down more to the aero package,
Yeah.
and Alpine is not that well.
It's
in
not that good, no.
Yeah, so they they have a deficit in the powertrain. They have a deficit in their aero package.
Yeah.
It's a 3-year-old chassis that they are running. It's a 40-year-old almost driver.
Very good one.
So I don't know what to say there.
It will be difficult, I think, for Alpine. But again, it will be if it rains. We have one of the best in the rain as well. That is Alonso. So we'll just have to wait and see. Because in the dry, I don't think they will have much chances to score many points. Let's put it that way, right? Then we have Williams, and this is a tear going down my face. Williams, what can I say? Williams. Let's just hope, right? Well, let me just hope and have some hope about Williams. And Haas will be last, as normal.
Well, don't have anything further to add.
No.
You said it all.
Yeah. Pleonasme just said it. Alpine a little worse and would be a GP2 engine, but hope they do well. Yes, but it's not so far because Alpine was able to score points already this season and fight in the front as well. So it's not a GP2 engine for sure.
Actually, now that we are talking about Alpine, we should mention that someone in the team that we know very well, it's actually back in the Renault structure.
Who? Alain Prost.
Well, he never left. He's the ambassador,
Yes.
but it's their former Sorry.
Is the vaccine?
I'm gonna kill myself now.
You need again.
It's their former team principal.
Oh, Abiteboul.
Abiteboul.
Is he there? Is he back?
Well, he's working within Renault. I don't remember what his job title is at the moment.
Yeah, he moved somewhere else.
But yeah, he's within
Renault.
the factory, so he has his high rank position. I don't know if he bought some stakes in in the team. So, but anyways, yeah, he's there. He's doing something, and it's F1 related. If
Okay.
you guys, if the viewers can let us know in the chat what he's doing at the moment, because I don't quite recall it, because this was like 1 or 2 months ago that I read the news, and I just remembered it now.
Just living la vida. Living la vida loca.
Could be, but in French.
Yeah. How do you say that in French? Vivre la vie loquement.
La vie. Anyway, so
But yes.
this brings us to all the teams.
Yeah.
As a kind of what to expect this weekend. As you said, tires will play a very crucial and important role.
Yeah.
In this GP, because It's the uncertainty of how well they will or how badly they will perform.
Let's
And when
see.
I say badly, I mean just degradation-wise, not that it's a bad tire
Who do
or
you
that they
think?
will blow.
Who do you think will fail this weekend in terms of strategy? Because we had the Red Bull failing the strategy already several times, Mercedes lately. So who do you think will fail this this weekend?
Mercedes,
Yeah, again?
again.
No, I don't think so.
Come on, they did it twice. So, as we say in Portuguese, not duas sem três. So,
Yeah,
there's
or
no three without two.
yeah, there is no, there is yeah three.
Technically the other way around, but it's fine.
There is no. Yeah, we're just missing this piece of important information that is the schedule,
True.
right? So tomorrow, all
Wait.
what?
Why don't you tell us about the schedule?
No, I was not expecting that. Very well played. So yes, tomorrow all eyes. Well, not all, but practice one, 10:30, 1 hour as normal, and practice two in the afternoon, 2 p.m. Okay. Again, as we've seen before, probably in the rain. So let's see. Saturday, practice three at 11. This is GMT, Greenwich Meridian Time, right?
True that.
So if you are in South Africa, it's another hour. Okay, just put another 1 hour more there, or Central European next. If you are in Central Europe, it's another hour as well. So yes, 10:30, 2 p.m. Saturday, practice 3, 11 a.m. And then qualifying at 2 p.m. And then the race as well, Sunday at 2 p.m. as well. Okay, so don't forget to put on your agenda or wherever.
Buddy, that was spot on.
Yes.
You're the master.
No, you are.
No. You are.
Yes, I know, but I'm just saying you are just to be nice.
I know. Me too.
Just kidding.
Me not.
That's it. Now, the time has come.
The time has come.
So we face
the truth.
Cool.
I speak the truth. So,
guys,
what else you got there for us?
Nothing.
Is that it?
Yes, I think so. It's enough, right?
Yeah. So, our schedule. When will we
yes,
convene
our schedule
again? So, if the stars are aligned and everything goes well, we can try to do another live show on Saturday after the qualifying, Saturday night.
Wait, Chaka, before we go there.
Okay.
Plenarm just reminded me of something that we are now doing. Okay, so all you viewers, please write in the comment box your prediction for the race. You can do this on the Instagram, F1 this and that Instagram. Okay, that is called F1 this and that, and or here in one of the videos that we have. Just write in the comment box your prediction for the top 5. Okay, we always do this every single race, and to be honest, I'm failing miserably.
Do you want me to share?
No, not yet.
The scoring?
We'll do it on Monday, probably.
Man.
No, but yes. Just no, but yes. Did you like that?
No, but yes.
No, but yes. Write in the comments or just send a message on. Can be YouTube or on the Instagram channel.
Or even on our Facebook page as well.
Okay. Yeah. And just write down your predictions, okay? Yeah. And then we will just share it with the world, as we always do with ours, okay?
Because we do have a healthy competition going on here.
Yes.
It's worth nothing, just to be clear.
Zero.
Nothing.
Zero.
It's just two friends fighting each other for points.
Yes.
It's our own fantasy F1. We just include the top 5 finishers.
Yep. Top 5 finishers, yes.
And after each qualifying, we place our bets, predictions.
Yeah. You can do that after qualifying, okay?
Yeah. And we harness points to whoever we
Yes.
actually got right in terms of finishing top 5 finishing positions.
Exactly. So we already know that Pleonasmo is betting on Votas. Votas. You say Votas. Votas winning the race. Okay.
Was, yeah.
Votas winning the race. No, they speak like this, right? In Austria. All right. They speak like this. Anyway.
And they
Pleonasmo.
sing like, the yodelers. Yeah.
Yeah. So Bottas winning the race.
When I get
But-
old, I will learn how to yodel. I'll try to at least.
okay.
Yodel.
Just warn me, okay?
Right.
So I'm like far away. Not even a Santos Pernil.
No.
Did you ever try the Santos Pernil, Shaka?
Yeah, not my thing. But if
Oh
you
my God.
throw in some picanha, that's a different ball game.
Anyway, no. Before Pleonasmo got you when he was talking about the geeky stuff, right? And now he got
That was
me.
my clickbait.
Yeah.
This was yours.
This one is mine. Santos Pernil was mine. So yes, congratulations, Pleonasmo. You did it. Both of us. Now I'm thinking about the Santos Pernil. Anyway, so yes, after qualifying, you can write in the in the comment box, Instagram, send us a message, whatever you want, with your top 5 prediction for the race, okay? And we'll just then check who got the most
And
points
share,
out of
yeah.
it. Yes, no
We'll
worries.
share, talk about, and
Yeah.
the usual name and shame as you are all accustomed to.
Exactly. And this is just for fun. Again, don't forget that.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Well, and why do we do this?
yes. Why?
We do this.
Oh, why?
You might wonder why we do this.
Why,
We do this
Shaka?
for the fun.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
there's that.
Yeah. Now, you were saying
No
our
punchline.
schedule. So,
Our schedule. So, yeah. For sure, we will convene on Monday evening.
Monday evening.
That's guaranteed.
It's called the chat reviews the Styrian GP. Okay.
Review, recap, rewind,
I just-
you re wherever you read.
I just like the sound of it. The chat, because it's the thing that we're doing right now, the chat. We're having a chat, and the chat reviews the Styrian GP or whatever. And in this case, today, it's Thursday, the chat previews the Styrian GP. It's genius, I know. Thank you.
That was your moment. That was your moment. That's absolutely
Still.
how am I gonna call it? I won't.
Anyway, so today's Thursday. We'll check it out.
Yes,
The practice
yes.
tomorrow. Saturday the qualifying. After that, just drop in your prediction, top 5 prediction, and then we will watch the race on Sunday. And Monday, around 10 p.m., we'll just do the review of the Styrian GP. Okay, guys? Chuck, anything else?
No, it sounds like a plan, seems like a plan, and it really feels like a plan. So
Very
I'm happy
well.
with that.
Guys, thank you so much for your
Let me just check my notes because we did the hugs already, right?
we did those already, yes.
Yeah, we did the hug.
So everything is fine. Yes? Not
Cool,
missing
cool,
anything?
cool.
Shaka, you're the
No,
man?
we ain't. We ain't. You are the man. I'm the championship leader, but you are the champion.
I am the champion, yes, still. Yes.
True that.
All right, Shaka. Big
Guys,
hugs.
yes, hugs, and consider yourselves F1 TNT'd.
This and that. See you guys.
Yes, indeed. Good night.